Hello and welcome back. One of the most widely used handshakes among celebrities, politicians, as well as the people on supreme positions are double handers, in which they depict some salient features of intimacy spaces. Well, if you are unaware of what a double hander is, then check out our video about types of handshakes. Anyways, in this video, we will talk about the intimacy spaces in double handers, or in other words, two handed handshakes. The intention of any double hander handshake is to try to show sincerity, trust, warmness, and depth of the feeling for the receiver. The left hand is used to communicate the depth of the feeling the receiver wants to convey, and this is relative to the distance the initiator's left hand is placed up to the receiver's right arm, as well as we will assign intimacy ratings to each of them. Let's understand it in detail. There are basically four types of intimacy spaces in double hander handshakes. Let's cover them one by one. First on our list is the wrist hold double hander handshake. Well, in this, initiator uses his right hand for the handshake and places his left on the receiver's wrist. Here, the left hand is an invasion of receiver's personal space. This is used when the initiator and the receiver are not that familiar to each other. This has an intimacy rating of 3. Second on our list is the elbow grasp double hander handshake. This is basically one step further. In this, the initiator, as usual, uses his right hand for handshake and places his left hand on the receiver's elbow. This is used when the initiator and receiver are familiar to each other and have met each other more than once. This has an intimacy rating of 5. Third on our list is the upper arm grip double hander handshake. In this, the initiator, as usual, uses his right hand for the handshake and places his left hand on the other person's upper arm. This is used when the initiator and the receiver show close intimacy, which means they are friends from a long time and can share their personal spaces with each other. This has an intimacy rating of 7. Fourth on our list is the shoulder hold double hander handshake. In this, the initiator, as usual, uses his right hand for the handshake and places his left hand on the other person's shoulder. This is used when the initiator and the receiver show very close intimacy, which means they are either family members like cousins, brothers, sisters, parents, or some close friends from childhood. This has an intimacy rating of 10. One quick note here: if you and the other person have a personal or emotional bond between each other, use these double handers accordingly. Well, this sounds very basic, but the intimacy spaces in double hander handshakes convey deep meaning when dealing with people. It's common to see that politicians greeting their voters using double handed handshakes and business people doing it to clients without realizing it can be a business or a political suicide. So, anyways, like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell icon and stay tuned for future videos about body language. Thank you all.